Hi, this is Gary Kay. We're here at InfoComm 2023, and I am here with the Rave Reader's Choice winner of Distributor of the Year, and of course, Sandi Stambaugh probably is one of the most excited people to win the award, Senior Vice President at TD SYNNEX. Sandi, first off, congratulations.
Thank you so much. We're so excited. Thank you to our partners who voted on us. How exciting in the middle of a crazy integration with Tech Data and SYNNEX that we were able to win this award. It's very exciting. So.
Well, congratulations, and of course we're here at InfoComm because this is our once-a-year event where we get together and see all the integrators and all the partners we've had, and I know this is an important show for you, and you've always, in the last, I don't know, at least half a dozen years, sort of featured some of your key partners as whatever market segment is popular at this moment in time. So we're actually going to go around and do a booth tour after this interview. If you want to see that, go to ravepubs.com/infocom, type in SYNNEX or TD SYNNEX in the video search window, you can see that. But what I'm curious about is, you're in a really interesting position because you talk to every vendor. Your vendor relationships are probably at the top level of anybody's in the industry. How do you feel about the industry right now and the direction that both the industry is going and where TD SYNNEX fits into it?
Yeah, I just think there's so much excitement. So we're day one, right? But even just the meetings that we've had today and the booth tours that I've been able to do, so much excitement about what's next in the industry. Our booth, so we really, it's more of a hospitality for our customers. Our customers actually schedule meetings in here with their customers in our space, and then we kind of host them. But we do have a number of new partnerships that we are showcasing here as well. So we just launched a partnership with Jabra. We just announced a partnership with Zoom. We've got, Absent and the relationship there as we've expanded our digital signage practice and DVLED business. And then we've got more to come, right? So I think that's really the tone that I'm feeling with, just the show as a whole.
And how's the industry like? It's funny, if we'd have had this interview, you and I stood together, had this interview 10 years ago, we'd have probably talked a lot about digital signage, and that's still a part of our market, but today we're probably talking a lot about collaboration. I'm kind of curious, how are you handling these different business opportunities, and sort of how's the structure of TD SYNNEX now? Is it the same people handling signage as handling UC, or are you separating the groups and teams, or how are you servicing the market?
Yeah, so we have just, the way that we approach any business is we leverage the operational efficiencies and the scale and the capabilities of big TD SYNNEX, and then we get laser focused on specialty segments so that we can provide the most value to our customers, right? So the collab space, we have a separate advisory council. We have separate folks that are focused on the pre-sales design engineering, helping our partners with deployment, installation, integration, a separate set of services that have really come about from conversations that we have with our partners and what they need. And then, we do the same thing within the signage space. We do the same thing in the physical security space, right around the surveillance and access control markets. We feel like that specialization and understanding the needs of the market is critical for our ability to provide value to our partners.
Yeah, and you mentioned in that wrap up there, you mentioned one thing that I want to focus on is service. I noticed I've seen an obvious focus for your organization on providing more services wrapped around the relationship with the integrator. And I know some of those are obvious. I even talked to one of your team members that talked about how you'll partner with an integrator and help them find money that the government has that is complicated for them to get on their own because you have experts that just do that. But you mentioned physical security. I mean, there's an opportunity for you to make money doing monitoring and management of systems, which also exists in UCC and also exists in signage. What other areas are you focused on in service for revenue?
Yeah, so so end to end, depending on the category, right? Yeah. But at the end of the day, all of the services that we have in place, whether it's financing through TD Capital, or it's our contract business through TD SYNNEX Public Sector, or it's our Collab Solve business, or our Visual Solve business, or any one of our categories, it really comes down to what our partners have asked for and what our vendors need. And so, so in the security space, yes, absolutely, we have capabilities around all that you mentioned. Also things like IP assignment. We do manufacturing in our facilities. At the end of the day, our goal is to help our partners deliver the best solution in the simplest way for them, right? And it gets very complicated right now, especially with what we've seen over the past few years in the market and demand from customers. Relationships are everything. everything, but demand for customers to be able to expand and provide more of a cohesive technology solution. And it's just not realistic in a lot of cases for our partners to be, the master of everything. And that's where TD SYNNEX Services comes in and helps to support them. In other cases, they are the master, but maybe they, have too many projects and they just need someone to help them in a certain region or a certain area or to take care of one project. And so we come alongside them and help support them.
Well, congratulations on, to merge those two organizations together. I know that absorbed many years of your life and also expertise to be able to pull that off. But obviously you've come out ahead and you've got some great stuff in the booth. We're going to go around and take a look at everything. Is there any other messages you'd like to send out to the integration community watching this?
Yeah, I would just say thank you again. We strive every single day to be the best possible partner to you in the industry. And so, where we miss, we love hearing about that so that we can fix it. But we hear loud and clear through this award that hopefully we're doing the right things. And that's really what it's about.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time on the first day to spend time with me. And of course, like I said, we're going to shoot videos on each of these little product stations. We're going to do a quick tour as well. But if you want to learn more about TD SYNNEX, just go to tdsynnex.com. All of our InfoComm coverage at raypubs.com/InfoComm. Thanks for joining us.